Greetings, everyone. My name is Epperville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this weekly morning livestream, I'll cover a combination of both various med levels and levels I find online, primarily the former. Before beginning, as always, here's a quick rundown of the rules. I'll be covering levels for the next 2-ish hours, then move on to art, then memes in a separate stream. Timestamps will be eventually added, don't worry. So welcome Gravity Beetle, Jedok, Pixel Boy, Lipatio, Paul, Silent, Jaden, Sylveon, and everyone else. I'll have to look into that more later, Pixel Boy. And before I move on to the levels, I want to make a quick statement. Thank you to everyone who attended our Steam Next Fest demo showcase streams. It's nice to see people who attend non-Mega Man or Zelda or sim-related streams. Keep in mind though, Sunday morning or Saturday evening, probably Sunday morning, I may, emphasis on may, be able to cover 2 or 3 more demos. We'll see. I have to see if the same trick I can do last time can be pulled off still, so don't count on it yet. So first up is Roll the Bones by RookGZ, with 18 plays and a score of 2. FYI, I'm using the In Development X mod by Bradwayne Fuad. Aw, cute. Hey there, Stone Man. It's only a temporary pause, Jaden. Next week I will return to it. Aha! Couldn't be that simple. Get down here, please. Bye! So, an extra weapon. Essentially, here's the plan. Tonight will be more Mega Man Maker, I think. Tomorrow morning, Steam Next Fest demos. It, with emphasis on May, assuming the trick I have still works. Close one there. Also, fun fact, Paul. Do you know of the game Faerun? Or the Faerun collection? I see why they gave this to us. This is a bit scary because I don't remember there being a checkpoint afterwards. Hi Orlando, welcome to the stream. Indeed, it's finally been released. Please no spoilers, anyone. Not for that game. Oh goodness. I keep forgetting that the problem with the dodge roll is that it resets. Okay, there was a checkpoint. The problem with the dodge roll, as I've evidenced many times, is that it resets my iframes, which is a problem when I want to do slide jumps. Skipmore and Esquadra Inc., the same creators behind Fancy Ruby, they're the same developers behind Faerun. Because the demo of Transy Ruby, they have the same developers. Like how Batboy has half the number of Like how Batboy has the same developers as Melter. See, when all these Jari start spawning in, there's a problem. I have to go despawn them. This is where I really wish I had the regular dodge roll. This is what happens when the jump fails. The problem is, doing a dodge roll resets my iframes. And usually when I want to use this line to boost my momentum, otherwise I'm not sure if I'll be able to make the jump. That's the problem. Roll's dodge roll is nice if you don't need to do damage boosting. If you have to do damage boosting, it becomes a problem. Okay, I can make it without it. 3 deaths in that one spot was the toughest part of the stage. The rest of the stage should be far easier now. Okay, get down, please. Crystal, get down here, please. I see. Nope. Dodge roll is nice if you don't need a damage boost. If you have to, it becomes a problem. Like when I try mashing the jump button and it doesn't work. This is one of the situations why I want to play 48 hour over this game. Controls actually work all the time. I just feel like 70% of the difficulty of stage is the engine, 30% is the difficulty. And I take a ton of damage from everything because, again, dodge rolling. Don't count on it, Paul. There's already a lot of things. Okay, we're out of here. Do not use the dodge roll is what the stage is telling me. Or use the dodge roll very sparingly if you wish to survive. It goes higher. Let's see, can I block it? Timing challenge, I see. At least the checkpoint density is mostly on point. Oh, thank goodness, by going for the extra collectible, it makes this section much easier. I'm taking the upper route, thank you very much. The bottom one's probably for a collectible, but I don't think it's worth it. Actually, let me take a look, see what it has to offer. Nope, I need a freeze ray or something. Fun challenges, but yikes, this is definitely geared for a more advanced audience. I didn't mind the start, but that one jump near the end probably should be eased up a bit. I hope so too, Jaden. At least the engine isn't acting up again. This is also one of the stages where almost any character would have an easier time. I see. Help. Now I can see what's behind there. Which I do want to do, by the way, so let's do that. Again, why isn't it jumping? See, Jaden, this is one of the many reasons why I would rather prefer to play something like 48 Hour. What's in this teleporter? Bonus, I guess. Almost. I only streamed it for about 4 or 5 times. Magma 3 is going to be worse if you think this is long. This is a fairly difficult level. Which would be easier with pretty much any other character. Even double damage Proto. Once again, it was a great idea to start out with this. It's not Kaizo. When I say it's difficult, it's not automatically Kaizo. It's more due to engine issues more than anything else. I getcha. Almost. If I can time it just right, like this for example, I've been pressing the jump button, it doesn't work. This is one of the only fan games around this tier which has this issue. Yep, tomorrow evening, Oracle of Ages. Thank you! Watch as I die. Remember, Jaden, there will be games I cover which you won't like. Not all games are for everyone. Sora's not really a spoiler anymore. Keep going. Hey, Scully. Where does this take us? Oh no. It's duplicating. That's to force us back at full health and get the elevator. Easy. This is one of the easiest fights this roll. To be honest, this stage had a rocky difficulty curve. One of the hardest parts of the stage was just at the end of the first section. And at one section, as you saw, which kept struggling on. The ending was the easiest part. I mean, I like 48 Hour, but I can understand why playing the same game over and over would be problematic. That's why I took a 2 or 3 week break. But I will return to it next week. Same with Paper Mario, which is a different headache in editing. Hey QueenMonika, I got your level. Danganronpa 1 was fun. Next year, I'll do number 2. Second up is Rockman and Forte Compass Man. Second up is Rockman and Forte Compass Man Stage, version 1.7.5 by Cage2347. 22 plays, score 4. Ah, at last, a separate character. I'll be playing as different characters for a while now. I did Knight. Flashbacks to hopping high above danger. Which, although it has many issues, I don't really mind. Well, you should extend the conveyor belt length, double it a bit. Over the course of the next few weeks, I will post the final Let's Tries for the Steam Next Fest. Hopefully one per day. This should be fixed, it should be extended. Or just put some jar blocks beneath there. Or at the top so you have more time to react. Yeah, MAGNITUDEX is sliding. Red hasn't figured out how to mod that yet. It's only Chargy. Hello, Chargy. Yeah, compared with the previous stage, this is a breath of fresh air. Outside that one and this kind of gotcha moment, this is far easier. Also forced weapon usage for some reason. Is that even forced? It isn't. Okay. I retract my statement. This, however, is another kind of gotcha moment. True, Jaden, but that's also because of selection bias. With the indie games and demos I tend to showcase on the channel, I tend to pick only the ones that look interesting to me. Or have relatively good reception, but with fan games, especially with the ones in development, I just tend to pick all of them. There isn't really... the quality filter isn't as high, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that would be exciting, Lipatio. Hard at 4. Eventually, I will do a re-let's play of it with a better computer, because, yikes, the lag spikes everywhere destroyed my fun of that game. OP is interesting, versus YouTube and OP2. I sort of get what they're trying to do, but they need practice. I guess this is the same reason why... I'm not too harsh on the lower tier levels in 48 Hour. And frankly, 48 Hour, compared to Magnitude's early game, is more fun. I just tend to prefer games which have more novel uses on mechanics, or are different, instead of rote stuff. That's why Gun Machine Cat I didn't really find as appealing as the rest. Hey Game Fever, long time no see. Number 3 up is Dark Elf Man, Somber Medieval Forest Normal by Lipatio, with 101 plays and a score of 36. Time to move on to the more well-regarded stages. Pretty much, Shaden. Pretty much, Jaden. To be fair, Tier 1 is bottom of the barrel. OP is just... if I were to rate the levels from OP, they'd be like in Tier 3 or Tier 4. Who did I defeat last time? I'll go with the bees. Any need levels? Not quite. Maybe this one will be the first one. Oops, napalm bomb. Thank you for the correction, Lipatio. We all talk about janky fan games, and I still haven't played Super Mega Man 3. If you don't know about that game, well, you'll be in for a treat. I played number 2 many years back. 3 is... I'm going to eventually cover. Got me. I wasn't paying attention. Not yet. I want to cover it so we can all meme it. I mean, Super Mega Man 3 I think falls in the category of so bad it's good. I don't consider it to be a bad fan game, but several of the decisions it does are questionable to interesting. This time I make it across by paying attention, and the checkpoint is right over here. Rockbot was simply boring and very unbalanced. OP is better. I don't really agree with MJ's comments as much, but I'll get into that later. Then again, that's more of me being not as harsh and a few other comments. There's always one judge which suffers from which I disagree with quite a bit. Palette I'll eventually get back to, the problem is it's boring. As for Super Mario World, what I'm thinking of planning on doing is, I'll probably just skip doing the edit for Super Mario World, because eventually I do want to replay through it with the widescreen mod. Instead, I'll skip past SMW and start editing Sicario Remastered. I wouldn't say Buster is nicer, but it's more Frames is also a fairly harsh judge, but I think another way of saying is that Frames is also harsh, if not a bit harsher, but it's the way they phrase it which sounds less harsh. Magnitul 3 also has a fairly harsh judge, but the way they phrase their arguments makes them not sound as harsh. If you know the Magnitul 3 judge selection, you know who I'm referring to. So yeah, I'll probably skip editing down the Super Mario World stream footage, except maybe for highlights, and skip directly to Sicario Remastered. There is already way more than enough Super Mario World Let's Plays on YouTube. We don't need another one to add to the pile. If I want to add one, it'll be of the widescreen version. Meanwhile, there aren't that many Let's Plays of Sicario Remastered, especially 100% Let's Plays. 100% meaning collecting all the gems, which was easier than the Dragon Coins, to be honest. Football Man. Such a boring stage. That's easily a tier 1 or tier 2 stage, to be honest. I mean, even if we were to heavily shorten down Football Man stage, what even is the gimmick of the stage? It's just so plain and doesn't really do anything. That's why that stage is especially bad. I don't mind overly long stages if they actually do something and actually mix up the mechanics, or have actually some mechanics, but Football Man, what mechanics does it even have, other than the stage being non-Euclidean? That's why I like stuff like Hopping High Above Danger. even though it's too long. In essence, even if we were to shorten the Football Man stage, it'd still be bad. Yeah, please replace the music. Well, ice physics, falling ice platforms, but it also varies up the challenges. It's not the same set of challenges over and over, and it's far shorter. Can I skip over this? Nope, I can't. Meanwhile, thank you, game. Oh man. Damage boosting is too risky, so... Okay, fine. Damage boosted. That wasn't too bad, actually. I thought they spun around faster. Maker Man Mega. Or Mega Man Maker. Hello there, Toxin. There are a few sides which I did similar, for a variety of reasons. I think I know which one you're referring to, but I first want to cover the widescreen hack when I upgrade my computer. Quality of life is nice, but 16:9 resolution, that's far more visually distinctive. Protoman? Okay. Okay, this is cool. Oh, it only went on for that one screen. I want it to be an entire section. That would have been a fun climax. Best stage so far. Difficulty curve could be a bit better, but this is fine. Much better balanced than the first stage, that's for sure. Nope, it's not a weakness. Easy button. You got arrow petals. I'm happy we got the hot plates as well. Like many of our LPs, once I get back to it and start posting, I'll give my final thoughts. It's a decent ROM hack at the very least, but visuals and music are nice, but the gameplay could be better. I mean, the gameplay showcased some aspects which could have been, like more variety in stages, but didn't happen. Also, more story, please. Forward up is Explodatorium by MAGNITUDEX, 52 plays, score 16. And to answer your question, Paul, I don't really play music during the meme section, due to all the things that music themselves. My question is, can we have hot walls too? Welcome to the Explodatorium. Be wary of missiles. Oh, he did? And I've already kind of chosen what the song will be for the art section. We're in the actual facility now. Jump for joy! And over here is... Is it an alternate route? Collectibles. And our reward is... well worth it. Yep, Tackle Fire plus Hot Blades. Cool combination. No anti-pun intended. Let me check something. Yep, just as I thought. I mean, Mega Man is basically a remake of Hard Hat, or a spiritual successor. And I played that during Sage 2021. And if I fail a section, I can always reset it. Or just damage boost. That works too. If Mega Man is successful, we may get some remakes. One HP to spare. No enemies. Could be. Mega Hat would probably be one of the bosses. The Mega Hatter or something. Just for the extra challenge, I'll do this buster only. No charge shots. It's not like he's really that hard. Especially when he can't break the floor. Done. If there was oil on the floor, Fireman would be almost impossible, unless he had a water weapon, water platforms. This is an okay level. Lipatio's level was better. Fifth up is Cameraman Glitch Danger Reloaded by Mega Man Glitch Danger Reloaded, with 28 plays and a score of 3. After I beat Jedok's level, I'll take a short pause. I don't think you were too harsh on it, Jaden. I wouldn't mind it too much if the price point was 33 to half off, 33% to 50% off. At its current price point, it's not worth it. More submitted levels. Oh man, Oh man, this took over a minute and a half to load up. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I still don't get the opening exactly. I hope it's only because of the aesthetics. blocked off. Nope, this is actually part of the background, even though it really looks like it's part of the foreground. All the camera shutters. I hope this is not a maze. M. Buried beneath the gold. See, I don't really mind 8-bit aesthetic. The problem is, I don't know if there's enough content to justify the game. The first part was too easy. The only hard parts were the Dark World, the Dark Future one, and the dungeon. Oh yeah, on that note, Jaden, I didn't realize it, but back in April or May, there was a whole virtual expo of various games in development which are inspired by Paper Mario. And there are a ton of them. At first, the only ones I knew of were Bug Fables and Underhero, but there are actually a ton more of them. I'll send a link to you when I take a break. Before we wanted to activate them, now we don't. Yeah, whoa. I'm pretty much dead, aren't I? They can't reach me. So this is a vault, basically. We'll see. Activate. Thanks. Bit of a close one. I actually requested keys for the first game, not for the other one. Didn't receive it. Free keys needed to access or exit the vault. I like how the start forces you to actually use it, but here you have to avoid it. Which one? Oddity? That's still under development. The other one? Aw, poor Bubble Man. Ah, I see. Depending on which one... I'll take the little fire mets, thank you very much. Actually, no, this is probably better. Hang on. Why does it double activate? Shouldn't it activate once? Okay, get me out of here. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Another one of these vault sections. I think I know what this is called, Cameraman now. We have to avoid the cameras and whatnot. And if we don't, we only have a few seconds to destroy them. Otherwise, we're dead. I will say that this is a fairly detailed level. Wait, haven't I been here before? No, I haven't. Now I get why it took so long for this to load up. This level is massive. I can't even tell how far I've progressed. And it was holding up. Thank you, game. Okay, I need tree to go this direction. Glad we got that cleared up. Haven. I've heard of that one before. This time, let's take the left route, then the upper route. Thanks. How did that activate so fast then? Yeah, probably double. So many Joes, and no piercing weapon. I wish there was more enemies than the Joes being the central one. Maybe give some vary up the Joes too. Some hammer and regulars. Yeah, that activated just at the same time as I was dealing with that. That's what happened. The other thing... yeah. The other thing is that I have to do all these 3 sections in one go, otherwise I'm dead. I think my biggest problem is that there's too much emphasis on the Joe enemies here. And jumping, because I got eaten. Like... You can see... Can you now understand why I prefer playing 48 hour generally over this? I don't mind fighting Joes, but please move on to different enemies for different sections, or vary up the Joe types themselves. Don't make them all purple ones. Okay, we made it halfway. Hopefully the other levels aren't as difficult as this, because yikes. What? What happened? That's supposed to be a foreground. I guess, so when I get the key, I'm gonna backtrack immediately. They must have set the background element as a foreground. They must have set a foreground element as a background element. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is one of the stages which I'd only suggest you do if you play the level pack after you get an armor-piercing weapon or an explosive weapon, because otherwise it gets grating on you fast. See, I like where this is going, but having to repeat the same sections over and over is not fun. I get what they're trying to do here, but please, pick something that's less stop and go-y. So yeah, below there's that. I actually wouldn't mind it too much if, you know, it was actually shown properly. You know, darkened. I actually don't mind the switches there, or the switch enemies. I just find all the Joes annoying. That's one. Now the last one. I think this is where having a checkpoint would be much more handy, seeing how difficult that section can be. Maybe not difficult, but punishing. Here it's different in the sense... Wait, why aren't you respawning? Shouldn't you respawn? Fine, we'll use you then. Thank you. Let me guess, the moment I go over there, it'll respawn. Nope. Only one and done. Hey Buster, welcome to the stream. Going to a longer stage. Whose main mechanic I do like, but needs some more enemy variety. And maybe a few more checkpoints. Too many Joes. Too many of the same kind of Joe, I mean. It's like one of those tier 3 or tier 4 stages in 48 hours. More like tier 3. If this was featured in 48 hour, it would most likely get a skip teleporter. Hey, I'm Glitch, welcome to stream. I mean, if you're gonna have Joe types, please pick other Joe types. Don't just keep using machine gun Joes. There are also hammer Joes and the regular Joes. Please give them some time in the limelight. See, I understand what you're going for, and I like the base concept of using the switches, but this goes on for too long, and not enough enemy variety. Also, putting a checkpoint out right after the elevator would be a good idea. You don't want to accidentally die here. No kidding, Buster. Far more generous compared to 2. It's like they changed, well, I understand why, different judges. Because for 2, the only reason they pick skip teleporters is usually if the stage is painful to play, regardless if you use special weapons or not. Whereas for 48 hour, it only seems to apply to the Buster and Rush Coil and Rush Jet. That's why I kind of disagree with half the skip teleporters. It's like they went a bit too generous with them. Sort of, Jaden chuckled. To be fair, by adding all those skip teleporters, it does make it a bit more customizable in terms of difficulty. Although, if you follow that logic, a few stages are missing skip teleporters. I'm not sure. M-Glitch, is this intentional, or did the music break? Well, I guess it's intentional then. Skullman, you're the one who took all those photos. Are we getting out of here at last? Please, we've been in this stage for long enough. We're out. Get us out of here. Get us killed. Checkpoint's right over here. This represents the entire building exploding. Yeah, I would like more indication of that. We didn't really need this. This section in a nutshell, use the bubbles. We're out of here and back to home base. Sheesh, this went on for a bit too long and has the aforementioned problems. I would compress it a bit, increase the enemy variety, maybe make the last section a bit more forgiving, the one before this section. Yeah, in 48 Hour it does feel like if the level is annoying or a bit badly designed, roll a dice. I don't know, it doesn't feel as consistent as Magmo 2. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And we're back. Standby music was suggested by Jaden. Stage 10 of Spark the Electric Jester 1. Next up is DMN-063 Necro Man by Genox74. 84 plays, score of 31. When was the last time? I think 2 weeks ago. The plan for tomorrow is I'm either going to be covering a few more demos, or I'll go back to 48 hour if the former plan fails. Next week, Sunday morning, I will return to 48 hours. I like it and all, but some other things came up and I wanted a bit more variety. I like 48 hours, and the game is definitely getting better. Also, the early and mid game of 48 hour is better than Magmo 2, in my opinion. Nothing has gone as painful as the worst stages in Magmo 2. Nothing is as close as Megalando or Yggdrasil. Even the terrible gravity stage, my stage, and hopping high above danger, they were never as frustrating. Thank goodness. Which also makes me a bit worried about Magmo 3, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Cool backdrop. I did play test about 7 or 8 stages, I think. Wait. Many of the devs listened to our feedback. If you didn't, there's one stage in particular which I will point it out because, well, I won't say more, but Steam Next Fest, assuming I can get the trick working. I envy Jupy. I kind of envy Jupy with their consistent video production. I mean, that's my biggest self-criticism too. Comparing myself to other content creators who more consistently pull off content. I'm just happy this week I was able to put out 5 videos. Some are, some aren't. Well, most will. Some already have a lot of feedback to go through, so it's fine. Others not so much, and I made a mistake there. More likely than not, it's gonna be for the smaller games, or the ones that don't receive as much coverage. I mean, of all the demos I covered during the last DMX Fest, the video which performed the best was actually of Cyclon's. Visuals. That's the thing I tend to suck the worst at in terms of design. Yeah, that Let's Try received the best number of views compared to all the other Let's Tries. Here we go. Oh yeah, also, for Sylveon's request, eventually I will cover Revenge of Shinobi. That's one of the games which, embarrassingly enough, I never actually beat, per se. Well, I actually did, but not the way I'd hoped. Others... well, I can show you the list. Oh yeah, that's the same one where we covered, like, Glimmer and Mirror, the Norse game, and a Metroidvania. Yep, Revenge of Shinobi, the one from the ones on the Genesis. I only played the first game, and I did beat it technically, but not the way I'd hoped. Doing it on stream would be a way to rectify that. Does hard mode double the damage you take? Oh, almost into the spikes. Sheesh, contrast could be a bit better. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. Or gets a bit distracting. I mean, in terms of view count on my channel, it outclassed both of them. That's also because of the reception, because the devs and Discord community liked the video. Glimmer didn't receive really much any reception. It did, but mainly from my sphere. Oh yeah, in the junkyard. Was that Terminator? No, that wasn't Terminator. The other stage. Gotcha, Orlando. You again. Back for a rematch, I guess. This was a decent stage. I like the patio stage a bit more, but this is fine. Oh yeah, Greek also performed the second best, in terms of views. Let's see... okay. 7th up is... Protoman Adventures, Season 3, Stage 6, Climbing the Pagoda by QueenMonika, with 16 plays and a score of 0. This one has an NSF file replacement, so for the first minute or two, I will be silent and be bumping up the game audio. I went through the stage in the wrong order, so now I have to recollect it. Oh well, I almost made it. Great on the channel performed okay. More channels covered it, so that's why I didn't get as good as a reception. Mind you, I kind of cheesed this a bit, but it's more fun doing it this way. Hello? Okay, let's do it the proper way this time. Darn, if I only had a weapon that could extend my horizontal movement. Are you kidding me? How come you keep absorbing that? It's not even in your hitbox range. See, I don't get it. What's with the hitbox range? Anyways, we made it here. After some trouble. Yeah, you may want to put another checkpoint there. See, the vertical is kind of too big, but horizontal is fine. That's the strange part. It's like the hitbox is preset, which causes the issue. So time to nab the next special weapon. Wrong way. Can I even make it up here? Or am I stuck? Do I need to get a top spin? I think I need the top spin for this. If you have a situation like this, you really should have a way to get out, or don't put the checkpoint there. Okay, I'll just use the level editor to get there. Your previous stages didn't have this issue, so it was an oversight here, I'm afraid. Because of that, I can't really give the stage a thumbs up. Remember, when you have situations where you need a special weapon to progress, and it's a one-way door, don't put the checkpoint after the one-way door. Unless there's a way you can get behind it somehow. Or just make it two-way. It's not like... See, the other reason you want to make it two-way is that... What's the reason of not making it two-way anyways? Or just put a teleporter, that works too. Huh? Wait, what? I'm confused. Are we supposed to have the toss tune by this point? Because that door is also one way, so, let me double check something. Something doesn't feel right. Okay, so I have to use concrete shot to get up there. Oh, you're supposed to take this route, go up here. I just went directly up here, didn't realize you can just go directly to the left and grab the toss pin here. And then you can use the toss pin to get up here, get through this section. And then you can use a toss pin or to grab the tornado hold. Then you can get up here and finish the rest of the stage. But because I took the concrete shot route, and completely overlooked that route, that means I don't have this, meaning that I can't progress onwards. I wouldn't mind this if there was actually a separate route which used this and the plant barrier instead. Like put this route here, put another route which uses the concrete shot to get up. Then it'd be fine. Because right now, if you take this route, it's unwinnable. This is even sequence breaking. This is supposed to be an intended path. You're supposed to be able to take that left route upwards if you have the concrete shot. That's why there's an official sign for it. So it's not like it's unintended. Yep, Jade. Yep, Buster. Or if you don't actually set different routes for different special weapons. Sequence breaking is one thing, but it's another thing if it's an intended route. So I guess what happened is she forgot to take this into consideration. I'm gonna wait this time. This route can be completed with either see, and then there's this part, which you are forced to use the concrete shot. Or, actually you aren't. Never mind. It just makes it easier. Couldn't fire downwards properly. It's like this stage was intended to be built with the topspin route in hand. It's like the stage was built with a topspin route in mind, with the concrete shot route being the optional extra. That's the way I see it. And the strange thing is, if that one screen going upwards didn't exist, there would actually be no problems. Then I wouldn't be complaining because the rest of this route doesn't require the topspin, or the concrete shot either. Just this one screen. In fact, okay. And here I thought this was a separate route. This is why you also have playtesters. There's so many weapon pickups, but not the one thing I need. And you know Mega Man Maker with RNG. It's just that this stage feels... See, we can talk about all those solutions we said beforehand. There's all those things I talked about aforementioned. There's all those aforementioned things that I talked about. And then there's a simpler solution of just removing that one screen, because then the problem disappears. None of the future screens require the use of any of those special weapons. They just make your life easier. At least that's how it looks like now. Ah, we're here after that detour. By adding that one screen over there, just before that section, you have to add a lot of other changes to the stage in order to rectify issues. But if you remove it, then all the problems I had with the stage go away. Then you have the choice of which route to take, and there'd be no issues. Funny, really. This is an example of how one minor change, the addition of one extra screen, breaks a stage, and how fixing it, and if you want to keep it, requires more work to be done, versus excising it requires less work. Goes to show how minor additions can require a lot of work to implement properly. Shame, really. Rest of the stage was fine. I'll count this as a win, because I could do it normally anyways. And it's a level design issue, not mine. 8 up is Wily's Space Fortress Intro, Wily's Rocket Launch by Sensei Creeper Tree. 15 play score of 1. Alright. Visuals here are nice. Traveling through a rustic cavern. Demo, minuscule to okay. Here we go. Minuscule to okay, Jaden. As to be expected. See, I wish I had this weapon for Cameraman stage. I probably should have taken it. Demo was fun, if a bit janky and unpolished. It was fun using the spear in all those sorts of ways. I mean, they gave me the easy button. Why wouldn't I use it? It's telling me to use all these special weapons, but I have the NATO. Oh man. One of the situations where that actually wouldn't help out too much. And we made it. Spring demos were, again, pretty good. This one's better, but I covered more demos this time. So crushers. This is cool. What's happening, Buster? What discovery did you make? Nope. If it's not this, it must be this. Or not. You're right, Buster. I just realized that. To repeat, everyone, the infinite NATO glitch is a direct reference to how Meta Knight in Brawl can infinitely fly below the stage. For all these years, I didn't realize the reference. But after 3 or 4 years, it all makes sense. I mean, I could do this Buster only, but this is faster. Mambo Quest is one of the highlights of Nap 1. Astalon performed very well, too. Huh? Oh, spikes. Of course. By the way, in order to pull this off, you must swap to a different special weapon before the duration ends. If you don't, and you wait for the NATO to end, you can't use it again until... You can't use it again until you hit ground level. You can't use it again until you hit ground level. You can't use it again until you hit ground level. You must do the weapon swap. Again, I wish the spikes were square. It's so easy to accidentally rub against the invisible ones. Yep, that's how you pull it off, Buster. Get me up. Yeah, fine. Boss at the end could use some tweaking, we didn't need this many switches. And it's an intro stage too, I guess. Still give it a thumbs up. And to summarize, in Brawl, Meta Knight was one of the best picks, period. In pretty much every scenario, best character. One of the many reasons Brawl is kinda broken for competitive, or semi-competitive. I know there's a lot of critiques complaining about and ranting about OP or underpowered characters in the Smash games, but Meta Knight and Brawl took it to a whole new level of brokenness. Forget everything else. Okay, one more stage, then I'll do something on the most popular queue, then I'll end off. Could you send a link to me, Buster? I'd be happy to show it off during the meme stream at the start. Ninth up is Mega Man Gets Lost in a Cave by Sydney Flame. 26 plays, score 7. Attention. Huh? That's different. I know the rock pattern's repeating, but I find it beautiful. Gotcha. I will showcase it at the start of the meme stream. Which should be coming very soon, in fact. I'll cover this stage and one more stage, then move on to art, then memes. Really? Make that 2 more stages, probably. This only felt like 1/3 of a stage. It was building up to something, and this happened. Yeah, I know. This is it. Oh, hang on. Orlando sent a level. Let's do theirs. Tenth up is Nivel 70-20 ASP by Orlando. 15 plays, score of 11. As much as Melee has problems, honestly it feels more balanced in a way. Because Meta Knight is not one of the only things that is broken about Brawl. I applaud what Brawl did, but yikes. Thankfully 4 and Ultimate fixed those issues. Honestly, in terms of competitiveness, from what I've seen, in terms of competitiveness, Ultimate is not one of the other clear winners. There's no clear character which outclasses the rest by a significant margin. There are still top tier picks, but they are not as top. They don't just completely destroy the rest of the cast, no problem. Also, yeah, tripping. Among the many other things. There are ways to make games more casual. Tripping isn't one of them. At least a non-frustrating way to make it. Then there's the chain grabs, recovery, Pokemon trainer stamina or something. Beginner friendly, yes. There are ways to make beginner friendly, but I get what Brawl was trying to do, but that wasn't exactly the way we were supposed to do it. 4 and Ultimate did a better job at that. Thankfully. To be quite frank, the most memorable part of Brawl is the Subspace Emissary. If there's one thing I would like to be taken from Brawl, it'd be that mode. We sort of have a successor to it in the form of the World of Light, but it doesn't scratch the same itch. I will say that the World of Light is kind of brilliant, and in forcing you to encounter different matchups, and forcing you to use different tactics. Compared to Orlando's usual stages, this is better than usual, I guess. It is a good idea to have beginner titles, especially in long-running series or newbie-friendly ones. But there are good ways and not so good ways of accomplishing it. And newbie-friendly doesn't necessarily have to mean easy. See Mario games. Let us see what is up here. Oh yeah, shop. Give this one the base. He barely got he didn't get showcased at all during the stream. I think it did fairly well. I have to check. I want to clarify a point. All of the Smash Bros. Games have their deficiencies or broken parts. It's just that for Brawl it's more apparent. Where the next level starts, I presume. Alright, we've covered 10 levels. So, out of the 10 levels I covered in today's morning stream, my favorite one would be Dark Elf Man by Lipatio, with an honorable mention going to Necro Man, probably. Thanks to everyone who submitted levels to me today. Always appreciate it. With all that said and done, it is time for the art showcase. Nice reference to that one video. Is it really gore or is it just fleshy parts? I know this meme. If you want to play this, just play the PC version. Happy anniversary at FNF. The scenes if they were Pokemans. Or Fakey-mans, I guess. Bellsprout? Oh no, it's no, from Plants vs. Zombies. Garden Warfare? I'm not, but I'm storing it in a notepad of sorts. Cool. Zero. Alright. Aww. There's an Eevee subreddit. Should have expected. I'm guessing a few of these are from the same artist, seeing their styles. Remind me to sub to this later. Alright, subbed. Nice. Alrighty, this is all the art that's currently been submitted for this week. Thanks to everyone who attended the stream and either submitted levels, art, or participated in chat. It's always very appreciated. It's because of you why I keep producing content regularly for this channel. Alrighty then. In a few minutes, probably 5 or 10 minutes, I'll start the meme section. And tonight, more Mega Man Maker. Tomorrow morning, probably more demos, if not 48 hour. Tomorrow evening, Oracle of Ages. And maybe next week we'll have Lament of Innocence. We'll see. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.